Mastering the art of conversation with Speaking of. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel where we make learning English easy and fun. Today, we're diving into a very useful and common English phrase, speaking of. This phrase is a handy tool in conversations, and knowing how to use it can really polish your English speaking skills. So, let's get started. Speaking of is a transitional phrase used in conversation. It serves as a bridge to connect one topic to another. It's often used when something in the current conversation reminds the speaker of another topic, and they want to shift the discussion to that new topic. Think of it like a conversational shortcut. For example, if you're talking about movies and someone mentions a famous actor, you might say, "Speaking of Tom Hanks, have you seen his latest movie?" This phrase is best used in informal settings like chatting with friends, in casual meetings, or in social gatherings. It's less common in formal writing or speeches. Here are some perfect moments to use "speaking of" when you want to introduce a related topic, to bring up something you just remembered, to make a smooth transition in a conversation. Let's look at some examples to understand how "speaking of" is used in real conversations. 1. Contextual shift. We were talking about the environmental conference. Speaking of the environment, did you hear about the new recycling initiative in town? 2. Adding information. You mentioned you love Italian food. Speaking of which, there's a new Italian restaurant opening nearby. 3. Returning to a previous topic. Earlier, we were discussing holiday plans. Speaking of holidays, have you decided where you're going this summer? Well, speaking of is straightforward. There are a couple of pitfalls to avoid. Don't force the phrase into conversation. It should only be used when it naturally fits. Ensure the new topic is actually related to the current conversation. If it's too far of a stretch, it might confuse your listeners. That's all on Speaking of. I hope this video helps you understand how to use this phrase effectively in your conversations. Remember, practice makes perfect. So, try incorporating "speaking of" in your daily English conversations and see how it flows. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more English learning content. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.